Hello, hello, beautiful people of the internet. I hope everyone is doing beautiful. We are gonna get a reading. We're gonna use the Astro dice and the divining dice. Then we'll use this deck here. I don't know the name of this deck yet, or do I know? I think I wrote it, but it doesn't matter. And we're gonna get an emotions card for each house. So, I hope that this message resonates with whomever it's supposed to resonate with. I hope that, could it be you? Sorry, I really love this song. And it's been on my heart like the last couple of days. Yesterday I was cleaning, it was just on repeat. I don't know what's going on, but listening to this puts me in a very solemn place. It puts me in a space of missing out on something, or circumstances not working out the way one would like. And just because one person thinks someone is missing out, maybe the other person doesn't. Number 8 could be significant. Maybe the other person doesn't. Because you could look at it like, you know how they say regrets? I don't think that regrets should be a real thing, because we made choices. Everyone has choices. You could be remorseful, maybe feel bad about a decision you've made, but ideally it all works in some type of plan. Some type of plan. Anyway, I hope this message resonates. I read energy for the most part, but I'm also a visual person. So if I see a male or female, I'll say male or female, he or she, but it could be reversed. Energy is fluid. I could be talking about a relationship, and the energy of the asshole could be you, and the energy of the person who's not an asshole could be your other person, or vice versa. Like, it is just, you gotta get in where you fit in. I also like to curse. I try not to do it in disrespectful ways, but it is a part of my vocab. And I talk in my spiritual language. So if those are anything that bother you, here we are. All right, so dice. Let's see what we get. So we have 3, 4, and 6. Second house, 4th house, and 6th house. Second house deals with the house of value. 4th house deals with house of home and family. And then the 6th house deals with house of daily details. And we have number 3 with the divining dice, which is compass, intuition, direction. So intuition with value, 2nd house. You know what? Let's get the emotions out. But 2nd house with this compass, intuition, direction, someone could value your intuition. Maybe you're finding value in your own intuition. There could be people are noticing something about your intuition, compass. You are someone who helps or guides or directs people. 2nd house with compass. You could also make money from your intuition, from the directions you take. The directions, like you're going on a trip. I mean, your journey is a trip. But the moves you make for yourself there's value in it. Someone sees the value. We have, oh shit, 111. One, the first house is how you appear to others. Mars, the planet is Mars, planet is Aries. It talks about action. It's like a dosotiamakita, like big boss type energy. Someone who's like self-starting. So this is what people see with all the ones here in the front. And look, the one right there. Oh, that's pretty dope. Beginnings. All those ones could stand for each of the elements: earth, air, water, fire. So you could be having new beginnings in love, in your creativity, in your ideas or your words, and monetary beginnings. Oh, we have 3, like the power of 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, the power of 3. Your intuition is very powerful. With your intuition in the 4th house deals with house of home and value. So this intuition could deal with your relationship with your mother, or maybe someone is, it's like your intuition is maybe, and the 4th house is the moon, which would make you very intuitive, but it will also mean that you are finding out things, or things are coming out that were hidden. 4th house, we have home, family, relationship with maternal figure, unique outlook on domesticity, you know what it is. Ancestry, youth, origins, nurturing parent, history, roots, intuition. Someone is having, they know information about someone's birthplace, a property or land, family heirlooms, blessings from a family, curses from a family, latent talents. Someone's intuition could be heightening latent talents. And you heard the birds outside. Maybe someone is now starting to really come into their intuitive gifts, where you once didn't realize what it was that was so special. Like you didn't understand how special whatever it is you do is. 6th house is ruled by Mercury. Oh, Cancer, the moon, Mercury and Virgo, and Aries and Mars. House of health, wellness, daily routines, odd jobs, life choices. It's like someone who uses their intuition to guide them through their day. If you're driving and you get a feeling that you should turn left instead of going straight like you typically do, you make the left, and like you avoid an accident or something like that. You use it's life choices. You listen to your body. So you get a pain or something and you're like, you know what, that doesn't feel too terrible. I think I'll do such and such and such and such. But then you get this pain and you're like, I don't know, that doesn't feel good. And then you go and you find out that it was something that had you sat on, it wouldn't have ended as positively as it will, because you listened. Intuition, their guidance too though. Direction would be like guidance. This could have something to do with work, something to do with enemies. Intuition, someone could be having intuition or know something about an enemy. And this is not a hidden enemy, like with the 12th house. Reveals illnesses, expected duration of existing diseases. Someone could be like someone could be intuitive in terms like a tarot reader or someone who does some type of divine work, and you listen to tarot readers like on YouTube or TikTok or Twitter, is it? I don't know. I don't have either one. I think I have accounts But the only thing I go on is Instagram every once in a while and YouTube. So I don't even Facebook. If I'm using my old phone that has Facebook downloaded, then I'll go to that. That may be significant for some reason. 1018 could also be significant. But intuition. Someone is learning something from someone's intuition. Learning something that is bringing them newness, new beginnings, new starts. First house talks about, we didn't have the first house, second house. Possessions, money, material, physical condition, finances, personal finances. Seeking security through the material world. Someone could be using their intuition. Yeah, just making money. This could very well be someone who uses their intuition or their instincts to manipulate money, people out of money. If that was the case, there would be like someone manipulating someone out of their home or their finances. Oh, we're home and family in the middle. So let's get a card for the second house. Oh, pleasure. And second house, pleasure. Venus is about, I don't know, sexy, sensual type energy. It could have to do with one's aesthetics. So someone could intuitively know that someone is attracted to them. Someone could intuitively know what someone did with their money with regard to pleasure. And someone is feeling pleasure in the second house, meaning that their finances could be going up, their aesthetics, like your money goes up, so now you're able to go and do things like get your hair done, get your nails done. If you're into doing all of that. This could also be someone having, it's like intuitively I know that this person is living a good life. This person is living a happy life. We're thankful at the bottom. Lending and borrowing. Someone could also intuitively know why someone is borrowing money from them, and it's for pleasurable things as opposed to what they asked for the money for. So someone could tell you that they need to pay a light bill, but they want to use the money instead to get the hair done, nails done. What else? Seek security through material world. That would be someone may be using their body to get paid. And someone intuitively knows that. The value someone puts on the pleasures that it almost feels like someone who would rather go out to dinner 4 times a week than to make sure that their mortgage is paid or their rent is paid on time. Oh, remorse. It didn't even matter. Oh my God. And surprise at the bottom. Intuitively, someone knows something. Like someone's intuition has them. It looks like a bird's eye view. The 3 is here above all of these, like it's looking below. Like in the other reading the other day with the Queen of Swords, what was it? She was like the kitten queen or I can't remember what it was, but I couldn't say it properly. Someone is very intelligent, not just intuitive, but very intelligent. Being able to look at details, being able to pay attention to things that people normally wouldn't pay attention to. Paying attention to things that people, I will always say how important this is. Like what you don't say is so, the things that you leave out in conversations, like that says a lot about patterns. Oh, 2, 4, 6. say I just looked at the patterns. Even. Something is coming up even. 246 could be significant in terms of the numbers. Regret. Regret and remorse. The letter R could be significant. R-E. Re-up. Oh, I was just talking about regret. Oh, shit. So regret in the 4th house. Someone could have some type of regret with regard to a home, a family. Regret, some type of regret with regard to a relationship with a mother or a maternal figure. Regret in how they were raised. Regret in their ancestry. This is like, I wish I wasn't your child. I wish I wasn't your mother. Regret with regard to history, roots, property and land, birthplace, family heirlooms, blessings from, this sounds more like curses from the family. Interesting enough, this 3 and this 4 is 7. 7 speaks about like the wholeness of God, but it also speaks about like spiritual practices, doing something different or something new, making adjustments. Because that's the fly shit. Someone is having problems with regard to a home. Both of these cards speak to your home life. This would speak to your home life, your work life, your neighbors, like duty, volunteering, humanitarian work, eating routine, day-to-day schedules. Like, what are you doing your day-to-day? Someone's remorseful or feels remorse because of someone's day-to-day decisions, their life choices, intuitively. So someone could know something about someone in their life, a maternal figure, a family member, someone who they see day to day. Regret is such a terrible, I regret nothing. Even if it came about with consequences that weren't so great, like I still made the choice to do it. And I learned from not doing it again. Something is, I'm sorry, very important to say, because it made me think of, saying that made me think of something that I made a choice about that wasn't the smartest. And then realizing that, like, I really could have gotten, like, gang raped or some shit. It was crazy that I put myself in that situation. So, but it was a choice that I made. And thank all that is good and almighty. That didn't happen. It could have, though. And I was in a very unfamiliar place. So I learned that that's some shit that just, the circumstances that ended me there, how I made, I didn't do that anymore. I learned from that. There was no regret. So if you're having some type of regret, then there probably are some consequences from whatever pleasures we did in the 2nd house. Regret. Regret something that someone did for pleasure and money. I'm so alone. I miss you. Lending and borrowing. All right, let's get some of these. That's how I'm living. Look, turning pain into power. Regret with this 4th house energy. I would say there's no need to even, you can't go back, you can't change it. This shoulda, woulda, coulda doesn't even matter. You just got to move. At this point, it's like move forward. And what do I do now? What do I do with this energy? I did some things. I fucked up. I made some choices that weren't the best. They didn't yield me any great results. What do I do from here? You don't sit in your grief energy or your la receta no fita. Don't sit in your grief energy. You can feel the emotions, but what do you do now? How do you come back from that? Block. How do you come back from that? You block. Change of events here with third party. And oh my God. Oh my God. It's just what I said. Second house deals with what you value, money, material belongings, your aesthetic, how you look, how you walk out. And I'm looking at Agora Hills by Doja Cat. And it just started. And I see her in the shower with blood dripping from her feet and these heels. And I forgot to tell you what I was supposed to tell you earlier. But wait a minute. Third party. Change of events with this pleasure. Blocking this off. What someone did for pleasure with regard to... what someone did for money with regard to pleasure. Third party situations. I think about that. It makes me think about threesomes and orgies. And doing some freaky shit. No disrespect. No disrespect. Like, if that's how you get down, that's how you get down. But if you're doing so in a low vibrational way, and consensual people do consensual shit. If you want to fuck 3 or 4 people at one night and you get up in the morning and you feel good about it, all fucking power to you. But if you're doing that from an insecure place, that's causing more harm and pain and detriment to your spirit. You need to block that shit off intuitively. Someone may be like, you know what? I need to get out of this situation. This is, and regret. As soon as regret comes in, you know who I think would have a regretful feeling? Is those, and I use this example all the time, but I go from things that like I emotionally can connect with. When women have sex on camera and have to get high and drunk to do it. Not because you enjoy drinking and fucking. Not because you enjoy being euphoric and fucking. No, you do it to take yourself out of your body because it's not something you want to do. That's trauma. That's shit that you're bringing onto yourself that you don't need to. What else do we have for the pleasure? Declutter. Block. Declutter. Get rid of some shit. Get rid of some people. Get rid of this energy that is causing you... Oh my God, Tamika, what is you doing? Regret and remorse are out here. Sometimes I am so fucking slow. I talked about both of those. Yo, eso tiene que te meta. Ascendant, first impressions, how the world sees you. This is the first house. 1, 1, 1. Someone, it's like wanting the world to see you differently. With this ascendant first house, how the world sees you, with contracts and agreement, you want to make a new agreement with the world to see you differently. Which means that you have to move differently. You have to make choices and decisions that, and you shouldn't care about how the world sees you. You should care more about how you see you. But I get this feeling that you want to change the perception of someone or some people. Declutter. I'm going to show you off. You could be, this contract or agreement could deal with an Aries. I think we spoke about Aries with the first house. Aries could be very significant, as a matter of fact. This will be the first house, 1, 1, 1, 1. And Aries is very significant, or someone's Mars energy. The way they acted, what they did. Someone's self-image could be very important to them. All right. Tell me about regret. What does someone regret? So, block. We saw block and declutter. For the second house energy, house of pleasure. House of value. Someone puts a high value on sex. On the things that make them feel good. Fifth house energy. Leo could be significant. Fifth house is the house of pleasure. Virgo. Sixth house. Whatever this person regrets has to do with some type of communication. This Virgo could be someone this person lives with. Virgo could be this person's maternal parent. Someone regrets. This could have something with debt or someone's job. We have diseases. Someone may have gotten some type of disease from whatever pleasures they were valuing. Mercury, communication, intellect, cleverness. That goes with the intuition. Someone is realizing that something they've done is fucked up. Maybe due to this fourth house energy with home and family. Someone could have did something with a family or with regard to property or home that they now regret. What they created. It could have to do with a child. Criminal matters. A Virgo could be getting some type of communication about a court case or some charges that are be pending because of some illegal activities they were involved in. That's why now maybe this regret has turned into remorse. So maybe that it means that someone is coming to grips with the fucked up shit that they did, realizing that they should make amends. Because with life choices, if you're making life choices out of this remorseful energy, that would tell me that you want to make amends, that you want to rectify a situation. With criminal matters with this ascendant, I'm looking at the blues, the blue writing. Contracts and agreements, first impressions. So maybe someone isn't concerned what the world sees. What the world is about to see is someone who is regretful for some actions that they've done in this fourth house energy regarding a home and a family that they're now facing criminal punishment for, some type of charges. This could deal with maybe someone is going to court with regard to a pregnancy or some type of child support, which would be in line with this energy, with the maternal energy, the fourth house with your life choices, your home, your family, your neighbors, your community. And the person that's being blocked, pregnancy and creation. I said earlier that someone could be regretful with regard to a parent. So someone's parent could be facing some type of criminal matters, or the child. Tell me more about regret. Tell me more about regret. A penny for your thoughts. With this block energy. It's like, look, intimacy concerns, lack of closeness. A penny for your thoughts. You block me. I don't want to be blocked. I want to talk to you. I know you're angry. I know you're upset. But I need to talk to you. Can you please talk to me? I fucked up. I know I did. Like, I don't know what to say to even get you on the phone, to get you to answer my text. I stopped by. You don't answer the door. What what can I do to facilitate some type of change? Like, I don't know what to do with this block. I don't know. This could be a Virgo feeling this way. And then we have the Hermit. Hermit is an internal energy. Hermit is you could spend the weekend in your house just meditating, and not meditating physically, like, oh, I'm going to sit on this mat and I don't meditate, so I'm sorry if that sounds fucked up. My husband meditates. He can meditate forever. When I meditate, I could do it for, I think I did it up to an hour once. But I don't like it. I don't like it. But the mister, all the time he meditates. But I'm not speaking about you sitting in the house meditating, but just meditating on your thoughts, meditating on the recent events, meditating on your own, just the feelings, emotions, the things that are stirring up inside of you because of this intuition, possibly because of this new direction you need to take. Maybe something that you need to communicate. There's definitely communication about some criminal stuff. Penny for your thoughts. Maybe someone wants to ask you why. Why did you do that? Why? What else do we have? The Watchers. Pleasure seekers, outsiders, overseers. That goes in line with this first house energy. Someone not wanting the world to see who they are. Now there are people, spiritual cleanse is needed. Now there are people taking pleasure in whatever this fiasco is that's going on. Sun, ego, identity, expression, house of pleasure. We talked about the house of pleasure. Whatever this, you see how everything is lining up? This Virgo energy right here. This fifth house energy with this pleasure. Someone is regretful of something they did out of their ego. With the Virgo, maybe this just means this communication energy. I wish he would close the door when he leaves his room. Conclusion at the bottom. Karmic cycle ending. Pieces are coming together. Someone is in this regret because they got caught. Not because they care. Maybe someone is in regret and there's someone else who feels remorseful. Or maybe this person was just like, fuck, I fucked up. Damn. And now it's like, yo, I fucked up. Damn. Sun, identity, expression, how you express this pleasure. How did you express this pleasure? We have 6 degrees of separation under conclusion. 6 degrees. So there's questions about there are other people involved. 6 degrees of separation. It's your in-laws. It's your cousin's girlfriend's baby sister. It's your co-workers, brothers, girlfriends, cousin who's going to do your hair. 6 degrees of separation. This regret involves many people, and they're a penny for your thoughts. What happened, yo? What the fuck happened? We're at the world now with the conclusion. This is the end. That means the cycle is over. What do you do from there? Oh my God. What do you do from there? I was watching this movie the other day. I was going to do a video on it. But the name of the movie was The End We Start From. The End We Start From. So this is a karmic ending. This is something that involves trauma. It involves drama. It involves lies, deception, deceit. Where do we go from here? This is an ending now. Where do we start from now? I'm going to cook in a minute, Noah. What am I cooking? I'm recording. No, I just said, you don't gotta whisper. I yelled to you. I said I'm gonna cook in a minute.
Okay.
All right. Then we have remorse, obstacles, and challenges. So someone is remorseful because of the challenges they created for themselves with these life choices in the sixth house energy. Sixth house, remorseful obstacles and challenges that deal with debt, could deal with one's job, their health, illnesses, enemies, hygiene, pets. Sixth house energy with obstacles and challenges could be your car is breaking down, you don't have the money to pay your rent, your mortgage, you lose a job, you get a new job, but it doesn't sustain you like the other job, the past job did. But whatever this remorseful energy is in this sixth house is something that somebody caused for themselves. Block, a penny for your thoughts, obstacles, and challenge. How the fuck did you, how did we get here? Because of love? We got here because of love, or like there is, like there was, like there will be. Love with this Virgo, with this first impressions in this contract. That could very well be someone who, so look at them beta, someone who got with someone, married someone, committed to someone simply because this person could take care of them. It was a contract. The pleasure, what someone gained pleasure in, is here next to contracts and how it looks with the first house. The remorse is here with the blue with love. Someone is remorseful maybe because they didn't love someone and they did them dirty. Like, I didn't love you, I did you dirty. Now, because I've spent so much time around you, I have some type of feelings and I feel slightly fucked up for the shit that I did to you. This person has mother issues. Whoever has these mother issues. Mother issues with love and obstacles and challenges. Someone is remorseful. Something to do with someone's mother. A mother and a child. And what someone's maternal energy did. Whatever some maternal energy. Could be a mother. Could be an aunt. Could be a grandmother. Could be a cousin. It could be nieces are sometimes older than the aunts. Someone who is a maternal energy to you. That person is a fraud. And you are feeling some type of way about whatever your intuition is telling you. Whatever guidance your intuition is directing you to. One more card, please. We're going to get letters, too. Mars. Action, drive, I act. First house. Something is very significant about an Aries. This person, something is significant about someone who is influential, someone who has some type of authority or power, or someone who believes that they have some type of authority or power. Because if this person is acting out of their ego, then this person is like a tyrant. This person is, it's my way or the highway. You're either with me or against me. If I'm laughing at this dumb bitch, you're laughing at this dumb bitch. And if you don't think that this bitch is dumb, then you're a dumb bitch. It's that energy. It's very aggressive energy. Aries and the sun, Aries and Leo, 2 fire signs. This contract, the way someone is seeing someone with this Mars, is remorseful. I did something in my daily activities in my life that has caused me obstacles and challenges, or it's caused someone obstacles and challenges. This person acted out of love and ego. So, hear me out. Ego, with this Mars energy of acting out of love, that is someone who is very tyrannical when it comes to their relationships. Someone who's very possessive. Someone who is going to be monitoring your every move, because I need to know where the fuck you are at. If you're not with me, where are you? I'm calling you 50 times a minute because you're not picking that shit up. I'm following you. I'm doing, like, it's crazy shit. That's what this is right here. Especially, I'm sorry, with the energy of the regret, the remorse. We already talked about someone out here doing some type of sex work. In first house, the first house has come out. That's 5 times, 6 times that the first house is out here. 6 times. Is this many people who are watching now this person? Maybe this person has done many things to have their impression looked at in a certain way. The way people see them, the way they're viewed. The number 6 could be, I'm gonna stop, yo. 6th house. 666 could be significant. 111. We got pleasure with the 555 could be significant. I like how all this shit just, it blends together. I am and I act. I am the best. There's no one better than me because I am the creme de la creme. I'm the fucking, what is the cat's meow? I am everything. And because I am everything, and because I believe that I can do whatever the fuck I want, I act a little reckless. I'm sorry, I act a lot reckless. Someone was living strictly out of their fire energy, acting very impulsively. Do you believe in life after love? Life after love. Love is supposed to be the most beautiful thing in the world, right? So why would someone have to believe in life after love? Because love should be the end. It should be the beginning and the end. But this talks about love that wasn't really love. Can you get over that? That you were in this relationship that was really restrictive. You were in this relationship that was very, maybe unconventional in ways that it was toxic. It was toxic. And that's what you believe love to be. And then after you get out of that, do you believe in life after love? Can you love again? Truly, unconditionally, not the bullshit that you just came from. Can you love again? Oh, I like this song. This is Chris Brown. Who is this dude? Gunna. Heat. I was just talking about that fire energy. Someone lives out of that fire energy. 246. Even Stevens. The name Steven could be significant. Stevens could be significant. I don't know. Let's get some letters. Intuition is kicking somebody's ass. And it's not the, with surprise at the bottom. It's not the bee's knees. Everything that's on it, that's on me. You like what you see. All first house energy. Second house too. Look, reason at the bottom. 400 could be significant. Someone wants to know why. Why? I just want to know why. And they don't want to just know. They want to understand. Look at that. They want to understand why. Virgo is significant. Aries is significant. Leo is significant. We had Cancer and Virgo. Libra and Taurus. You liking what you see? Everything designer, that's on me. Looking like you just want to fuck. Everything designer, that's on me. We have 285 influences energy fields. We have Virgo out here. So Virgo was trying to influence someone's energy field, or someone tried to influence the energy field of a Virgo. March is significant, or Wednesday. So someone could have been trying to talk someone into doing something, a Virgo, in March. The letter W is significant. A neutral wind. A neutral wind to me would be like you and your man want to go out to eat, and you really want to go to, I don't know, Applebee's. You want to go to Applebee's and he wants to go to Fridays. And he really wants to go to Fridays. But this neutral wind is just like, all right, then we'll just go to both of our favorite restaurants. Or it could be that you do some sexy things, influencing that energy field, touching and rubbing on a little third leg. And now he's like, all right, let's go to Applebee's. That's not what he really wanted. It's a neutral win. He let you get that because you were giving, providing something he wanted, pleasure. The letter W is significant. Wu-Tang. Staten Island could be significant. Looking good for one's age could be significant. A group of people coming together to work together who don't necessarily like each other. A V, a victory. Love. Someone could have a child. Love. I love you, mommy. UV. Something is being, a light is being shown on something. Someone could have a victory in something. Or victory with regard to something that they did with their confidence. They said it with their chest. Let's say it with your chest. The letter Z, something is over. Something is over. Or someone slept on something that is now being shown, that this UV light is being shown on. 999, the wrap up. Time to start a new journey and wrap up loose ends. Let go of what does not serve you anymore. So someone was trying to influence someone to wrap something up, or wrap something up. Wrap it up. Someone's trying to influence someone to wrap something up sexually, or maybe wrap up. I don't know why I just thought of someone being wrapped in saran wrap. Oh, I don't know what you could do with that, but I guess it could be interesting. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Never mind. Like the things that are starting to go to my head, I don't even want to think about. This just made me feel very sexually excited. So something about sexual excitement. Someone uses sexual excitement. But maybe someone is like, no, you're not going to be able to do that to me anymore. With this wrap up, you got to go. You got to go. I'm not, like, you can't rub on my leg and my dick get hard and you think, the letter D. You can't rub on my leg and my dick get hard and you think it's going to be Nah, I'm not doing this with you no more. Look, energy. Someone has this energy shift. Or someone could have big D energy. BD energy with the wrap up. That makes me think of someone who has a lot of sex. Someone definitely uses sex to influence. It could be a male using it on a female or vice versa. And what I love you, I'm going to keep it a buck. I do not like baby talk. Even like if babies are like, oh, I love you, that's because they can't pronounce the goddamn letter. That's fine. But, oh, my friend baby talks, her cats, her kids. I either put the phone down. I'm like, yo, you need to stop because it's aggravating and shit, yo. Oh, no. Oh, my. Oh. And condolences to her, sending her love. She just lost her mom today. Someone could be experiencing a loss. I'm just talking, so. Oh, shit. All right, we'll put it F. Something about a divine feminine energy. Oh, I wrote down some things just in case they came up because I'm not familiar with all the social media lingo. So I put some stuff down. That's definitely divine feminine. So divine feminine could be significant, or divine feminine energy is significant. Maybe this wrap up has to do with someone coming into this receptive energy. But I love. If I hear somebody say, I love you, I don't know if I think it's real. I'm sorry. It just gives like it's play. I don't know. Oh my God, so many things. So my husband watches this show on YouTube. It's like skits. And the chick, there's a puppet. Her name is Keisha Jones. She goes, my name is Keisha Jones. And Keisha Jones ain't for play. So I just thought about that. Root chakra is significant. So there's a UV light being shown on the root chakra at someone's home. Their person, who they are. The root chakra is your stability, your grounding, your footing in the ground. Knowing confidently, this is me, this is what I am, this is who I am. There's a UV light on someone's root chakra. Whether that has to do with money, them personally, their home, their family, but there's a light being shown on something. What else do we have? The number 6 is out here again. 6th house energy. Oh, the root chakra with the 6th house. Home and family, life choices. It's a UV light being shown on someone's choices. 6 choices. 6 charges. 6 endings. 6 things that were slept on that someone didn't see with the UV. It's a poet, and I kind of didn't know it, but you know. Capricorn, that deals with your reputation, your public reputation, your job, I think it's humanitarian work. Capricorn, yeah. So a UV light is something to do with someone's job. Home, it's like their tangible world, their daily world. So there's a light being shown on someone's life. There's a microscope. People are watching. This could be a court issue where the courts are watching. The letter T is significant with regard to this wrap up. TD, TD Bank, TD Jakes. The birds are chirping. The letter A is significant. A TA, teacher's assistant, could be significant. A district attorney could be significant. Somebody could be angry as fuck because of this UV light being shown on the root chakra. Angry as fuck because something happened in March that influenced a Virgo or influenced someone's daily routines. A detective and the district attorney are about to wrap something up with regard to a divine feminine energy. with regard to something in March, it's starting to rain. Tad. Someone could be a tad bit, a tadpole, a frog, a lily pad. Someone's name could be Lily. Someone's need or restriction, survival agreement. We have agreements coming out again. Agreements with the DA or detective regarding a divine feminine energy. Someone is in fear because they're being restricted or because they're in survival mode. Resistance. Someone is in fear and showing resistance to a detective or a district attorney. A fire department could also be significant. Someone could work for the fire department or law enforcement. Someone feels like they're tarred and feathered. Think about being tarred and feathered. The feathered part ain't shit, but the tar, hot. Someone feels hot. Their body is hot. They feel burning. Someone could be sick, have a high fever. Someone could be hot because of something they're taking. It made me think of a drug addict who takes a hot shot. That's what I want to say. Something about a hot shot is significant. Bottom. Destruction, wrath of nature, force, testing, change. Someone is fearful because of some wrath of nature that is destroying someone's life. Ideally, with that sixth house here with this root chakra, the six with the it just gives me someone's life is in shambles. Everything around them is falling the fuck apart. Destruction. The number 2 is significant. 2662. March 2nd, March 6th, March 26th could be significant. The letter H is significant. 2H could be an apartment number. H. 2H. I don't know. The number 7 is significant with regard to this letter T. 7 with regard to this teacher's assistant, this district attorney, this detective, this bank, because we have TD Bank and TD Jakes. So something could be significant about someone's 7 with religion, the wholeness. Something about the wholeness with regard to this wrap up. The wholeness of someone with the initials T or A or maybe D. That rain is starting to come down hard as hell. The letter K is significant. Oh, TD. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking TD Jakes with the J, but that is not a J. TD. Maybe because the K is in there and I'm thinking of Jake. The name Jake could be significant. Jacob Jackson. TK. KT. Oh. Something que quiero fee. Almost knocked over my candle. Dak. Dad. Dat. I don't know. DAF. Does that mean something? Another D. Another. Oh, 2 Ds. Something about 2 Ds. It could be double D's. It could be like Dunkin' Donuts. Someone could like coffee, eat a lot of sweets. You heard the lightning or the thunder. They eat a lot of sweets. Oh, a dad. Something about a dad and someone restricting a father from something. Did you hear that? My cat is upstairs. Oh, no, he's not. He's on the porch. Cal, wait a minute. Oh, my God. All right, hold on. Hello, I'm back. Sorry, I ate a piece of orange chicken. I had to go get the cat. He stays on the porch. But I forgot. He's not real good with thunder and lightning. So he'll typically go upstairs and go in our room under the bed or the dresser. But I wasn't even thinking. I'm sitting here doing a reading, and that's why he was meowing, because he wanted to get off the porch. So he's good now. He's upstairs. Something about going upstairs, being afraid of the storm coming, looking for some type of comfort, looking for something familiar, looking for home. Someone is looking for home. I don't remember what I was saying when I left. So, but this D, the DT and the DA, someone's dad could be a detective or a district attorney. I guess the divine feminine could also be a district attorney or detective. Something about their foundation. Somebody, Cad. Something about Cadbury could be significant. What else do we have? Facilitates change. Look, this DA is facilitated some type of change that someone is fearful from, because it's going to cause destruction to their foundation, to their sixth house energy, to their job or their public reputation. The UV light is being shown on something. Someone is looking for grace. They want forgiveness. They want people to give them a chance. They want, it's like a serial red rummer takes out your child and does so in a very intentional and non-regretful or non-remorseful type of energy. But because now they fear the consequences coming to them, they want to be shown grace. They want to be shown the same grace that they have never shown anyone else. Or at the very least, this person who they were accused of red rumming. I don't know why my left ear keeps itching when I get in these readings. But the left side has to do with your feminine energy, your receptive energy. Maybe someone doesn't want to hear something. They want to try to like put their hands over their ears, like, no, I don't want to hear it. No, I don't want to hear it. No, I don't want to hear it. So we have the letter S with this grace and this destruction. So someone with the letter S could be significant with regard to this destruction and this fear. Something about 2 high schools or 2 schools. We did see this teacher's assistant. An SO, significant other. Someone's significant other could work in a high school or a school. Or maybe they have like a job where they work the full-time job and then they do like after school services. Significant other, SO. Let's get one more, cause I can probably no. Let's just get this one here. One more, please. Acceptance is significant. Someone needs to accept something, and possibly this person in this fear energy. It's like you need to accept that whatever is going to happen is going to happen. We have love here. Something about a significant other and love. Or a hoe and love. A hoe in love. Hoes. 2 hoes in love. Oh, someone is sorry. Someone who loves you or who has feelings for you. Or there's some type of love. They feel sorry. Orlando could be significant. Oregon could be significant. OS, operating system, could be significant. Someone could have tried to destroy an operating system. Someone could have destroyed... Oh, someone could have tried to destroy someone's grace by calling them a hoe. The name Rosie or Rose could be significant. What else? What do I spy with my little eye? Do I see any of these? I just went and just wrote some shit down because I was like, I don't know what all these are. It was a reading I did the other day. It was 2 readings actually. It was this one, NGL. And I was like, what does NGL mean? It means something, but I don't know. And it was not gonna lie. And then I had FCC, and that is a federal agency that regulates communication. Someone's communication could be like, I don't know if do they do wire? Like, how does wiretaps happening? And docs, that was the other one, DOX, which is cyberbullying, or someone using someone's sensitive information and putting it out on the internet. So those could be significant. Oh, fire. Something is outstanding. Or you're outstanding. Something is fire. Okay, what do we have? We have the Divine Feminine. This Divine Feminine could be a Virgo or Empress energy. The Empress is Virgo and Libra. I'm sorry, Taurus and Libra. Something about Earth sign. Oh, Virgo, Capricorn, and I just mentioned Taurus. Something about an Earth sign is significant, but this all has to do with earthly energy. 3D, touchable things. The rain has stopped and now the birds are chirping. And now the sun is coming out, or it's peeking out just a tad bit. It was like the storm started and it's over before you even know it. I don't know. Kentucky could be significant. I was gonna see, it's no C out there. I don't see the KFC. And we only have one month, which is March, and one sign, which is Virgo. So something is significant about March and a Virgo, and someone trying to influence something to get a win, possibly over a Divine Feminine. Maybe the DA or some type of detective stepped in. So the DA is both in yellow, which means this is significant. This DA. And then this D is like court matters. So it's like someone using their confidence or their solar plexus energy to get something done for court, to wrap something up. A restriction, to wrap up or to facilitate a change with regard to a restriction or an agreement. Someone could be upset because someone is being shown grace during this change. Like someone wants to be shown grace. I fucked up. It was real fucked up, but like you should just let that. It's funny that people won't accept shit. Like if you did that same shit to them, they wouldn't accept that. But they want you to accept fucked up shit that they do to you. Like that just, it boggles my mind. Isn't that in the Bible? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It seems like one of the simplest rules to follow, and people get it fucking twisted. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so the detective, the DA, the bank, Dee, you know what I mean. TD Bank, TD Jakes. So banks, money, and religion is significant. The government, legal matters are significant. What is TK? Tact. This reminds me of the movie Takers. Chris Brown was just on Taurus. He's a Taurus. Taurus is significant. Staying alive is significant. The Bee Gees. That's the Bee Gees, right? Yes, it is. Bee Gees. Bumblebees could be significant. This is like the 70s. 70s could be significant. I can't sing it because his voice is very high pitched. And I ain't got the singing voice. I barely got to sing. Barely. Well, I don't sound like it's like a bird dying. But I damn sure can't hit those octaves. Alright, I think I've talked enough. We're like an hour and 10 minutes. I said to my husband, I'm going to do a quick reading. Your readings are never quick. Whatever. March 27th could also be significant. 67, 76, 72, 27, 62, 26. So we follow the yellow brick road. We have AF, as fuck. Someone's energy is like angry as fuck, or like what the fuck. It's like what the actual fuck. What the actual fuck, with this wrap up next to it. We also have FV between this root chakra. So I don't know what that means. VF. I don't know what that means. We have fire department here, fire department here too. So something is significant about the fire department, the district attorney. What is that noise? The cat is upstairs, E. What? All right, I'm back again. They always just gabbing it up. So acceptance. Somebody needs to accept something. I forget what the hell I was saying. The kid messed me up. The kid, something about the kid messed somebody up. The kid messed somebody up. Problems with the kid. Divine feminine. Oh shit. What is this? The DA. Will the real DA stand up? Will the real divine feminine stand up? Maybe someone was trying to pretend they had divine feminine energy, because these cards match. They're a pair. They're a set. DF. This person tried to pretend they were a divine feminine in court. Someone tried to pretend to be somebody in court. And the DA, something about the DA in court. Maybe something was funny in court with the DA. Maybe there's a change in the DA. I don't know. Something about the DA and this divine feminine energy is significant. And something about an agreement or some type of restriction. The detective. This is someone who could be neutral. This T, the gray T, is like a neutral color. This detective is neutral, but they are Oh, it could be like this detective is neutral, like unbiased. They just follow the law. They follow the clues. Whatever is needed. Agreements. I agreed to do this job to facilitate this type of change. And this DA may be very excited about something with regard to the yellow color. Yellow's like your solar plexus. Confident. The DA is confident about something with regard to court. And they're together, so it's like very confident and have all the information they need. All the information they need. Evidence of someone's daily life. And this fire department could be a fire that is starting, a storm. The fire department having to come out and put water out. Waterworks, a lot of water, a lot of emotions. I mean, the fire department comes and put water out. The fire department comes out and puts fire out. So, okay. Put somebody's fire out would be like someone who's in that emperor energy in reverse, who's just cocky as shit and thinks that everything is all about them. And then they get a rude awakening. Like for years, they were able to get away with that type of behavior and mentality. And now somebody has thrown water on this fire. And now this fire is extinguished. There's a change coming. Okay, someone just needs to accept that there's a change. Everybody needs to accept there's a change. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. All right, I'm out of here. We've had 2 minor interruptions. The cat and the kid. CC could be significant. And Rama. Oh, well, the cat, the kid, and the husband. So CCH could be significant because it was the husband's fault that the kid came down here interrupting the meeting. The meeting or reading. I'm getting out of here. I hope you guys, hope this resonates. Well, I don't hope it resonates, but if it does resonate, I hope it's helpful. And thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the views. I appreciate it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.